Hello people! I have a sore throat. But today is Wednesday and it's egg collection day. Woohoo!
Aww.
I am very tired because I didn't sleep that well last night. This sore throat started yesterday, so last night it was really scratchy. And also, obviously, I was nervous about today, so... Yeah, so I'm tired and I'm nervous still, but I am also excited.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't wait to get these ovaries drained. And I hope that they aren't too painful afterwards.
So, we're nearly ready to leave. There's just a couple more things that we need to do. We've kind of got ourselves some light lunch because we're going to be there for a few hours, aren't we?
Yeah, we need to prepare some snacks to bring. Got to get there at 11 a.m. and the procedure's scheduled for 12:30.
Yeah. And like I said before in a previous video, I think, we have asked about recording in there and they don't allow it, so I'm going to try and get as much photos, videos prior to the procedure and maybe after the procedure.
Yeah, whatever we can get, we'll do it for you. Are you excited?
I'm excited, but I'm nervous as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm nervous about... I mean, they've said that we've got 11 follicles that are of good size, but, you know, it doesn't mean that there's an egg in everyone.
Monday, though. There might be more by now.
Yeah, but it still doesn't mean there's an egg in everyone, so...
No.
It's just going to be exciting to learn how many we get by the end of it. And then tomorrow we'll get a
Phone
call about how many have fertilised.
Yep. How many embryos we've got and when the...
procedure will be.
Yeah.
And it's probably either going to be Friday or Monday.
Yep.
So...
It's all happening so quickly. Like,
can you grab it?
It's been such a massive build-up and wait for ages for me to come on my period, and then it just feels like this part's gone by so fast.
Yeah, the injections went really quick.
Yeah, it's kind of surreal that we're about to go get my eggs taken out today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I don't know if I've told you guys this before, but I've never had any kind of operation before in my life. Obviously it's not an operation, but I've never broken anything, I've never been in hospital, I've never really had anything, you know...
Done to you?
Yeah, no injuries or not even like serious cuts or anything like that I'd have to have stitched up, nothing. So...
It's a big thing for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm nervous about as well. I'm nervous about her having to go through things like this because I'm completely opposite. I'm the one that's had all the procedures and the operations done, and she doesn't know what it's going to be like, do you?
I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm a tough cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see what we can capture while we're there, and then afterwards you'll see how I'm feeling after the whole thing.
And we'll tell you how many eggs there are as well.
If they tell us.
They said they were going to tell us.
Yeah, hopefully they'll tell us, but we'll ask them anyway if they don't. Yes.
So we may see you in a bit when we're there.
Yeah.
Hi guys. So we're in our little private suite. And Erin's had her temazepam and her diclofenac suppository. And we're just waiting now to go in. They've said that they're running a little bit late, so we don't know when the procedure's going to be. But here she is, look.
Hello.
How do you feel?
I feel alright. I always feel like less nervous as it gets closer to something that I'm doing. You know,
Yeah,
I feel
it's
really
the
nervous on the way
anticipation.
there or something.
Yeah.
And now that we're here and we're about to do it, I feel okay, I think.
What about when they call you in?
Yeah, maybe then I'll be like...
Yeah, but the temazepam might be kicking by then.
Yeah, I might be fine by that time. It's been like, what, 10, 15 minutes since I took it?
Yeah.
It's supposed to kick in like 20 minutes. So I'll start feeling groggy soon. That'll be funny.
They said she can have some gas and air as well, before or during the procedure. We'll see what she has. She's under light sedation and she's going to have a local anaesthetic.
Oh, they're like Crocs, look. Then we have to put these on.
Oh, yes.
They're a bit big. Maybe looking at the blue ones.
She's got a really nice recliner chair here. This is going to be the room that she's going to be in after the procedure, so for her to come around and recover. It's the only room, or the first room, we've seen that's not purple.
Yeah, that was the first thing I said when I came in here. I was like, this room is not purple.
No. It's quite dark in here though. We've just got this one fire exit door here, no windows, so the lighting's not that great. But yeah, we've got a little bit of a wait now. Hi guys. So she's out of the procedure.
I'm back in the room.
She's back in the room. And we're having a little snack. And she did really, really well considering this is her first procedure she's ever had. And I'm really proud of her.
Hi. It wasn't too bad. It hurt a bit in some places, so they gave me some gas and air. And it was quite quick. It was a little chaotic when we first went in the room because there was like a few nurses and the doctor and stuff. So it was a bit like, freaked me out a bit when we were all faffing about and stuff, but then I just tried to remain calm. It was okay. It hurt a bit. I felt a little sharp feeling when he put the needle in for the local anaesthetic in my vag. And then it just felt like very pressury and a bit sharp again in places. I started off without any gas and air, and then I wanted some because it was hurting a bit. But yeah, they were all nice. I had a nurse next to me explaining everything that was going on, and the doctor kept checking in with me to see if I was all right, and letting me know what he was doing next and stuff. And yeah, I felt sleepy, but not sleepy enough to fall asleep. I wasn't sure if I was going to like actually be on the verge of falling asleep with that tablet, but I wasn't. I was just like a bit chilled, which I still am a bit, especially after that gas and air. But yeah, all in all, it was quite quick. It went well, and we got 12 eggs.
Yay!
Yay! He said he was expecting about 8. So yeah, what did he say they like? Between 5 and 12?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we got 12, so that's good. And they're going to let us know tomorrow how many fertilised. And the embryologist said that the sperm's looking good, it defrosted nicely. So, yeah, happy and slightly tired. Just chilling in my robe eating my crackers.
The doctor who was doing the procedure had a bet with one of the nurses, and for some chocolates or something, like if he could finish before 1:45. We were a bit delayed by... Was it
About half an hour.
No, it was more like an hour because you didn't go in until like...
about 45 minutes maybe.
Yeah. And so he did manage to do it on time, and he was really chuffed with himself, wasn't he?
Yeah.
The procedure was really, really quick, actually, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah, so tomorrow we're going to find out what happens with the embryos, and we had the embryologist come in and she explained that we're looking at a Monday egg transfer if all goes well.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll get to find out tomorrow morning when how many are fertilised. Exciting times.
Yeah, wish us luck, guys. Hopefully we get some nice amount of fertilised eggs and then we can freeze some And then take them to day 5 so we can get that nice blastosis going on. Are you showing them my cannula? They had to put that in just in case something happened. I think just in case maybe they needed to put me under or something. Give me some more drugs.
Yeah, and tell them how pregnant was.
Yeah, oh, and the nurse has just been in to give me my last injection of Pregnil, and it stung.
Like a mother?
More like I was saying in one of the other videos, that the menopause stings when it goes in, but it's not too bad. But that one stung quite a bit. But I don't think it stings anymore. She did it in my top of my thigh, and it feels okay now, so yeah. That's all done. No more injections for me for a while, hopefully.
Yeah, just waiting to be sent home now.
Yeah, and I've got to start doing my progesterone suppositories on Friday. So there's going to be a day tomorrow and Thursday where I don't have to do anything. Then Friday I have to do 3 suppositories a day, spread out, by a few hours. And we have to do that for quite some time, especially if we get pregnant. I think we have to carry on for the first few weeks of pregnancy. So that's what's next in terms of the treatment and hormone support.
So we might check in with you when we get home, see how she's feeling a little later on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The doctor told me to chill out, didn't he?
Yeah, the doctor told her to chill out, and she's only allowed to walk from the couch to the toilet to bed. So she's not going to be doing much, but we'll see how she's feeling later on.
I feel pretty fine at the minute.
Do you?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Okay, see you later.
Hi folks. It's just after 4:30 now and we're home and chilling, and I've got my PJ bottoms on so I'm nice and comfy. And I feel pretty okay. A little bit tired. Yeah. Pretty much the same as earlier really, except, I feel like the drugs have worn off a bit.
The consultant has told her to have plenty of fluids from now on, and she's not allowed to do any heavy duty things. She's just got to relax and take things easy.
Which is fine by me.
Yeah. And tomorrow maybe go on a short walk and not really do much then either, and then gradually build it up.
Are you going to tell them what you saw when the procedure was going on?
Yeah, so you couldn't see anything, could you?
No, because my knees were up most of the time. So she was sat next to me, next to the bed that I was on, so she could kind of see what was going on a bit better than I could.
I couldn't see the screen, so I couldn't see any the scan or anything like that. I couldn't see any of that, but he put a huge needle inside.
Yeah, I saw that, and it was really, really long. It was
very, very long. And he kind of attached it to the probe that scans your ovaries.
Did he?
Yeah, I think it was on that. And attached to the long needle was a very thin, small tube or catheter. And when he would suck the eggs out, you would see this bloody, it's kind of a bit more paler than blood, but not very light pink. And it would come through the tube into a vial.
Yeah.
And you would see it. Now it was next to him, the vial, so it would fill up with this fluid, yeah. And then there was a woman next to him, and she, once that had filled up, she would take the vial into a room just off from where we were, and they would go and check the vial for any eggs.
And did they keep switching them out, the vials, or was there only one?
No, there was a row of vials. I couldn't see how many, but I think there was 4 or 5. And when she would give the other person the vial that was filled up, she would put a fresh vial on.
Right.
And it would go like that. Yeah, so.
And they were counting the eggs as they went along, weren't they? They were shouting through. That's 8. That's 9. That's 10.
And sometimes they were saying that you had 10, but then they were saying there was still 5 vials to check. So I was thinking you would probably get more than 10.
Yeah.
And I think the consultant were a bit surprised that in the end we got 12 because he thought it was 10.
Yeah.
By the end of it, yeah. But it was a really quick procedure. It seemed like the beginning part of it was like a bit faffy.
Yeah, like prepping me, and they had to put a cannula in my arm, and just in case. I don't really know in case for what, but
yeah, like they had to keep
elevating.
Yeah, they had to keep elevating the bed and then putting it down and things like that. But the actual part where he was taking out the, draining the ovaries, draining the follicles, didn't take that long.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I could stand to do it again if I had to.
Yeah.
But I'd rather not.
Yeah, I think that you would be a bit better, wouldn't you, next time?
Yeah, I was quite nervous because you just don't know what to expect. And they said my pulse was quite raised, but it's probably just because I was nervous. But afterwards, it was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think probably when the painkillers wear off, because I had to put in a suppository of an anti-inflammatory called diclofenac, I think, just before, and I think that's designed to keep it less painful afterwards for a while. So maybe when that wears off, I might feel a bit more pain around the area.
Yeah, but you're going to take some paracetamol, aren't you?
Yeah, because I think I'm getting a bit of a cold anyway as well, so probably need to take some for that.
Yeah, everybody was really nice as well.
Yeah.
Like all the staff. There was like, I don't know how many were there. There was the consultant and there was about 3 or 4 of the women in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't really see the embryologist much though, did you?
No, not until she came in the room at the end and had a chat with us about how many eggs and stuff.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to finding out tomorrow how many fertilised out of the 12.
Yeah, me too.
There were some statistics, weren't there, about 2/3 of the eggs usually fertilise, but in some cases non-fertilise, and in other cases less than 2/3.
And in some cases all
of them do.
Yeah, I'm excited. We're making embryos.
We're making embryos.
They might already be fertilising as we speak.
They probably will. They'll probably do it quite soon.
No sperm trying to get in there. Yeah, and they said, did we say earlier that they said the sperm were good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good times.
Keep your fingers crossed for lots of good embryos for us, guys.
Yeah.
So thank you for watching this. I hope you're as excited as we are that we're finally
I doubt it though.
in it. They might be as excited as us. Yeah, more TTC stuff to come real soon.
Yeah, please stay tuned.
Yeah, and subscribe because, this is getting good now.
It is. We keep saying that every time we upload something new.
Yeah.
It's getting good.
It's getting good.
But it really is though, isn't it?
Yeah. And leave us some comments about your TTC experience or whatever you want.
Send us some positive vibes.
Yeah. Yeah. And we'll speak to you in the next one.
See you guys.
Bye.